Good evening, folks. Oh, it may not be evening where you're watching. Could be morning, could be afternoon, could be any time. How are we today? I am in an absolute state at the moment. It's all well and good being your own boss, being self-employed, being, essentially in control of your own destiny, but that comes with hard choices, and also it comes with compromises. When you're self-employed, when you have your own company, when you run your own business, when you run your own brand, your own entity, you have to do all your own books, all your own taxes. It's often easier and much quicker to get an accountant or someone professional to do it for you, but I've chosen to do a lot of it myself. I'm now encountered with sheets and sheets and spreadsheets. It ain't fun. But if you love numbers, I suppose it could be fun. Another thing as well when you are your own boss is that the housework often gets neglected. I've got an absolute ton of washing to do. Check this out here. There's that bit there, and then we've got all this here as well. Beautiful, eh? Anyway, there is a point to this vlog. I suppose it's related to managing your own affairs, managing your own accounts, and looking after your own interests. I would say it's the rise of wanting to be your own boss and your own CEO. These days, top CEOs, top company managers, top sort of names in business now are bigger celebrities than your typical pop stars, current affairs types that are in the press, reality TV people, those kinds of types. Business types and business people now, figureheads essentially for industry, are now the sort of new wave or the new generation of idols, really. I read a piece about it recently, and I think that Mark Zuckerbergs of this world, the Jeff Bezoses of this world from Amazon, guys who are relatively young and have built their billions from startups, those guys are the attractive propositions now these days to idolize, and I totally understand it. It gives you that feeling that anyone can be their own boss and make their own future and provide their own legacy. And I think it's a really interesting way that entrepreneurship is now viewed. It's become more mainstream now. These sorts of kind of careers now, where inspirational, motivational, entrepreneurial types are providing the inspiration for new age celebrity now is becoming more and more popular. It's a really interesting shift in the dynamic now. I guess you can become famous really from being your own business person, from being your own brand. If your brand is strong enough, if you're good enough, if you've got enough to say and enough to give, and you're bringing enough, product and service or something that people need in the world, then essentially you are creating your own platform, and people will flock to that. If you love what you do as well, I think that's also a massive, massive help. So I'd love to know what you think about sort of how popular culture has changed maybe in the last few years. Are we now seeing celebrities through a different prism now? The whole fascination with popular culture now, I think it's slightly shifted to become something a bit more real. The new style of business celebrity, if you like, the entrepreneurial types who've worked hard and have really built their businesses and have become friends with various sort of collaborators and influencers in their field. I'd love to know what you think about whether that's the sort of new way of the future really. Are business celebrities, are entrepreneurial types the way popular culture will be driven? Are we sort of maybe seeing not the death of popular sort of tabloid fodder celebrity, but are they on the wane? Are they not as influential and as popular as they were? I'd love to know what you think. Is Zuckerberg a bigger celebrity than, say, Michael Jackson was? Who knows? I mean, it's such a fascinating concept, really. Anyway, I need to get back to my taxes now. Thanks for watching. Have another good day. This has been another EOD vlog. Thank you indeed for keeping up with this if you are watching a lot, and I really appreciate it. Take care, keep positive, be happy, and I'll see you again very soon.